You be a black screen and
Okay.
I'll be a person. And
Okay, I guess. I mean,
I'm
it's
just
weird
really
because I
glad to
got
see your face. Hey, it's your face.
I didn't even do anything.
Well, something happened.
That just occurred.
You look great. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I miss you. I haven't seen you in over a week because I've been traveling to Denmark and then to England. I had a great time. I am exhausted. I can barely function.
I don't know what you're doing. I mean, I do know what you're doing, but I don't know what you're doing. I also don't know what I'm doing though, so I guess I can't talk.
I was in Denmark for the big tuberculosis conference. It's called the Union Conference on Lung Health. And I was there with Henry Ryder, who some of you will know from Everything is Tuberculosis. And I'm very, 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 very tired. I have been traveling. I was in the Philippines. I have traveled too much, and it is a shame. And Hank, did you bring all of your good store stuff?
I have a secret good store thing.
What?
Nobody knows about it yet.
Nobody knows about it yet. Hold on. Let me center my dot. This is one of the things that you can get at Good Store, by the way. It's an incredibly warm hat. I won't be able to wear it for very long because it's that warm.
It's a nice warm hat. Catherine was just wearing hers.
We're here to celebrate Good Store's holiday offerings, everybody, because you should really do your shopping, your holiday shopping at Good Store, where 100% of the profit goes to charity, instead of at Walmart, where 100% of the profit goes to support the Walmart family.
Yeah, those Waltons, they seem to be doing okay.
They seem fine.
You know, supported. If we can convince them to give some money to tuberculosis, I'll take it. But so far we haven't had any success knocking on.
Well, I haven't been able to schedule a meeting.
No, that has been the hard part. Yeah. I bet they give us money if we could get the meeting, but that's why they're not giving us the meeting.
Indeed, it's a great point. So Keats Co. We'll start with Keats Co. while Hank gets ready to talk about his thing. Keats Co. is a coffee and tea company that supports tuberculosis care, comprehensive tuberculosis care in Lesotho and beyond. We make tea like peppermint tea. No, this is the peppermint tea, and black tea. This is blooming wild black. And then we also make coffee. Octavia is our dark roast, and Calypso is our light roast. Those are our two roasts of coffee, but we also make Paradoxica, a decaf for you cowards who don't like caffeine and or are allergic to it. We also have teacups and a tea strainer. You can get a tea strainer. So you don't know, we've got everything that you need to become a tea person.
You know what my favorite thing about Good Store is, John?
What is it, Hank?
Reading the reviews.
Give me some reviews.
I find it such a delight. Excellent products, excellent prices, excellent service, doing excellent work in the world. What more could you want?
What more could you want?
From Ashling. This one says,
"Whoa, look at my hair."
What happened?
Look at
it. The hat's a terrible hat. It's a terrible hat, John. We've all learned that, in fact, you can't get the hat. It makes your hair go crazy.
No, you got to get the hat. The hat's great. It's a great hat.
Great. It turns out it was fixable.
Thank you. Just a real quick thank you, Henry. I've started calling Hank Henry and Henry Hank. To Kat. Kat just got an awesome sock subscription, potentially as a gift, because you can get a 6 or 12-month gift subscription now. Yep. And so they got a gift note, so they did get it as a gift. So you get the idea is you get a 12-month sock subscription or a 6-month sock subscription. That way the joy isn't just on Christmas morning; it's every month for like 6 or 12 months.
Yeah.
So thank you, Kat. Anyway, that's for Jared, who is some kind of relative of yours, judging on the fact that you have the same surname.
Man, I'll tell you what, this person, I don't know, they got some good discounts. Is it okay to just creep on people's orders?
Yeah, I think it's allowed. I'm not.
Okay, so I'm creeping on this person's order. They got a lot. They got a bunch of stuff. They got all over the place. They got the glass tea brewer. They got the Swedish dishcloths. Yeah. They got a candle. They got some the soap saver, and they got a bunch of soap.
Now, do you know about the discounts that you can get?
Well, I'm going to tell you the discounts they got. I don't know if they're public, but they got them.
Okay, give them to me.
So they got 20% off with Joy 20, Joy 20.
Joy, that's the one I was going to tell you about. Joy 20, Joy 20.
They got that one. And then they also got the buy more, save more discount, which is an additional $5 off. And then because it was enough money, they got the free shipping.
Wow. That person kind of scammed the charities that we support.
they got us. No, they did great.
They used all the discounts. Joy 10 is on $50 or more, you get 10% off. Joy 15 is you get 15% off $75 or more, and so you get 20% off orders of $100 and more. Those are our 3 holiday discounts this year. Now, Hank, what is our new thing that we got?
So I have a friend who lives in town. We've chatted because we both run businesses in town, and that's a weird thing to do in Missoula, Montana.
Yep.
And her company makes compression socks.
Oh, you need a compression sock. You know who uses compression socks? My best friend Chris Waters, because he has a blood clotting disorder. I don't know if I should be revealing his private medical information, but it already came out.
It's done now. So I took my we took my cancer sock designs and we designed them into compression socks, which I recently had to wear because I messed my ankle up. Yeah. So I was wearing this as like my base layer to give me a little bit of pressure. And these are like for real. Vim and Vigor is the company that we're working with, and they're a for real company that makes compression leg wear and has been doing it for I think over 10 years now. And they're great. They're the real deal. You could see the calf circumference on these and the lengths, and you can learn more about them at vimandvigor.com. It's VIGR. But also, we have just launched these. They are available now. I have a link.
Literally today they became available.
Yeah. We were going to make them available sooner, but everything's a little bit
not
around there. And the global
easy, they would happen faster. Hold on. Let me show the people the compression socks. I'm going to share my screen.
Okay.
I'm going to hit allow. I'm going to find the compression socks, and then I'm going to show them to the people. Look at that.
Yes.
Did it work?
I don't know.
No, I don't know either.
Definitely didn't.
It didn't work. Well, I tried, Hank.
This is what they look like. So we did two of my 2 favorite designs for the compression socks. Of the cancer socks.
Yeah, and of those 2 designs, one of those is my favorite, and the other one I like a lot, but the other one is the one that I still wear like every week.
Yeah, I'm wearing cancer socks right now.
I'm wearing
this is the chart work, and this is open water.
Socks. I love my cancer socks. It's not that I don't like my cancer socks. It's just right now I'm wearing awesome socks, which reminds me that for the person who wears socks in your life, you can get them a 6 or 12-month subscription to the Awesome Socks Club, and then they'll get space socks.
Space
socks. Are you kidding me? Space socks? I was going to say for free, but that's part of the value proposition.
The part where there's space on them is free. The socks still cost money, but the design you get for free as a bonus.
And every week you get this little thing and you open it up and holla-boola. Look at that. Do you have any new books coming soon? Asks Taylor. Well, Taylor, I'm so focused on building Good Store that I haven't been writing as much. Somebody also said this is my QVC, Hank, which made me happy. That's our goal, is to be your QVC.
We're doing it.
I do have a new book coming out, but I don't know when. It won't be this year, and it probably won't be next year. Hank, do you have a new book coming out?
Well, it certainly won't be this year. This year's almost done.
Well, it's true.
But yeah, I actually just this morning I emailed Julie to be like, if I got you my second draft by January 1st. What do you think's an achievable target for publication? Just so that I can plan my life.
And what'd Julie say?
Oh, nothing so far.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. I'm sure she's working on
stuff. Why does everyone have a different YouTube username than they used to have?
What do you mean?
Hank, a bunch of our long who make comments on the YouTube have different usernames than they used to have.
Is that like a thing? Is there something going on?
I don't know. Oh, hey, when should we order things to get them by Christmas?
Wait, what?
When should we order things to get them by Christmas?
Oh, apparently everybody's very upset about this name change thing that YouTube has done to everybody.
Yeah, that looks terrible. I hate it too. Is it gonna change my username to at something that I don't want it to be? Like,
oh yeah, mine is at Hank's channel.
Oh,
so it's interesting. They've forced everyone to be using their channel names. I would imagine because somebody abused a privilege.
Yeah, somebody abused a privilege.
That would be my guess.
All right, let me tell you about some other things that we got real quick while we lament the fact that YouTube is always making changes.
Yes.
This is our bath bombs. We got bath bombs this year, Hank. We got bath bombs and candles because part of Sunbasin Soap, our soap company, and also shampoo bars, our soap and shampoo bar company, is that now we're just getting into the overall get comfortable in the bathroom business. Just total comfort.
Get comfortable in the bathroom. That's
Could I have phrased it differently? Maybe looking back, I could have. I could have probably phrased it differently looking back.
That's a good tagline.
We've got a citrus and clary sage bath bomb this year at good.store. I hope good.store is in the video info below in the doobly-doo, because otherwise the whole point.
I think people know how to type good.store into a URL.
Well, let me walk them through it just in case they don't, Hank. So you go to a different tab than the one you're currently in, because God knows you don't want to lose access to this QVC crap. And you type in GOOD.STORE. There's no .com. It's good.store because it's made by Hank Green. So of course it is. That's how you do it. And you can see all our holiday bundles and deals at good.store.
Heck yeah. Good.store. Good.store, a URL that I bought years ago and knew that I was eventually going to use it for something.
You knew. You knew.
I mean, I basically used it for what we use it, but that was my hope that it would become what it has become.
Did you most part? I mean, you texted me an idea last night, which was, by the way, not great. I'm just gonna.
I think it's so good.
No, it's not great, and I can tell you an endless number of reasons why it's not great. But it's not it's a nice idea. It's not an important idea. World. And point being, this is a nice idea. You are a nice person. You have lots of good ideas. You want me to do good things for charity. I support it 100%. But no more ideas, Hank.
Just no more ideas?
Enough ideas.
Forever or for a time?
Well, right now we're working on Good Store, your idea from 5 years ago, because it takes 5 years to make an idea. So Good.store, for those who don't know, has donated over $11 million to charity. But in like the first year or two, we donated less than $1 million, or like maybe $1 million a year. And now we're donating like $2.5 million a year. It takes a long time to get these things going.
It does take a long time to get the things going. It is never immediate, you know?
Do you remember, by the way, somebody posted on the Reddit recently, they were like looking at like how we're doing each year over year, like how much we donate. And like in 2023, we donated way more than we did this year or last year. Like this will probably be up a little bit from last year, but we will be down from 2023. And do you know why that is, Hank?
I don't.
It's because you had cancer.
Oh, right. Yeah. People were very supportive.
Of course, it was not good, but it was good for Good Store.
But if you could do it again.
Don't do it again.
Yeah, that's very much true. The cancer socks did very well. They were a very big product. But now we have cancer compression socks, which are even more useful for people who are potentially undergoing cancer treatment.
That's a really good point. In many cases, the actual cancer socks weren't that good for people living with cancer.
I mean, they're fine. John, do you want to do something risky?
Not really. When those words are spoken on a live stream, my heart beats outside of my body.
Let's tell everybody our most controversial opinion. No,
what's next?
I can see the most recent, currently unapproved reviews that have been sent.
Yeah.
Do you want me to read some unapproved reviews? These are unfiltered. These aren't like the ones that we picked out to show on the front page.
Let me thank the people who've who've purchased.
Yes.
And we have to talk about one last thing before we do that, Hank, because we have to talk about the most dangerous holiday gift of all. So like we have a lot of great stocking stuffers, like coffee and tea are good stocking stuffers. Bath bombs are good stocking stuffers. Shampoo bars are good stocking stuffers. Socks are great stocking stuffers. You can get mystery socks, like a pack of 6 mystery socks for a bargain basement price, and then stuff those into 6 stockings. And then it's like stockings inside of stockings, which is very meta and very good at good.store. We got to talk about the most controversial, kind of difficult, challenging part of the good.store holiday gift ecosystem, which is, of course, EcoGeek. Because if you get this solid dish soap for a person in your life who does the dishes, it's nice, but it's also like, I expect you to do the dishes all the time. And I don't know that that's necessarily what you're trying to communicate. So you got to think hard about that one. If you're getting the laundry sheet, you got to think hard. Am I telling this person they have to do the laundry?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to do that. That's why you give them a bath bomb, because you're like, I want you to take a bath. Well,
A bath bomb doesn't say I want you to take a bath. It says I want you to take a great bath.
Yeah, I want you to take a bath for you.
Like socks don't say your feet stink. They say, you know,
yeah.
You got to navigate.
About getting the mystery socks, you get 6, and then you get to choose which of your people you think each pair represents the most, because you don't know what you're going to get.
Excellent Toasty says, giving all my friends' husbands EcoGeek products. Now, see, that's great. Give them your friends' husbands. Give them those laundry sheets.
Yeah, we just did a white elephant, and man, the EcoGeek stuff did great. We took all that stuff. We took some bath bombs and some soaps and some tea and lots of good store stuff, and brought it as like a 25. It was like $25 limit. Yeah, and it felt a little bit like it felt a little bit sneaky to be like, hey, these are the products from the store that I run, and so I had these in my office already because I was going to do a live stream.
It's legal. That's well within the law.
Well, man, everybody wanted it, so
I want to open up this Calypso and
just give it a sniff
and have it, but it's so vacuum sealed, I can't do it. Read me some of the reviews, Hank, that have not come through yet. After I say thank you to Kat, Marianne, Emily, Kyle, Hope, Maria, Noel, Samuel, Monica, Eric, Mason, Addison, Marianella, David, Jacob, and there's one new one, Christopher. All those people have bought stuff from Good Store since we started this party. Now, Hank, now it's your turn.
All right,
some reviews that you have not vetted.
This is from Julia. It's the most recent one that came. It's still pending. It says these are great. These are and it is the laundry detergent sheets.
That's the entire review?
These are great. These are super convenient and fuss-free. The unscented version clean clothes well.
I like that Julia's like, look, they're laundry sheets. They're not here.
That's an example of one that we're not going to put on the front page. Yeah. These do the thing that they do. Well, this one's even better. The Mystery Sock 6-pack from Todd. Todd left a review. Good socks is the title. And the content is, I love them.
Oh, great. I mean, that's all I want to do, Hank, in the end, is provide good socks to Todd that Todd loves.
Yeah. This is also from Todd. Todd left a view on the tea strainer, says, easy tea. Makes tea so much easier to make.
I mean, we should really probably hire Todd, to be frank. I mean,
Todd knows how to get through the noise. Okay,
Todd is communicating everything that I need to hear about every product that we make.
So Carvin is reviewing my tea experience, which I don't think you can get anymore. I think that was
you can. Oh,
you still can. You can get the tea.
Let me double check because I think it said that you could get it on the one sheet, but let me double check.
Okay.
Keats Co tea. Maybe you can't. Hold on. Let's see. I just searched for tea, which was probably the wrong thing to search for.
Yeah.
Where is Hank Green's tea experience? I'm going to search for Hank Green.
That's what you should have done to start with.
There's nothing shows up for him.
Okay. Oh. So as far as we know, you can't.
LJ just texted us and said, nope.
Yeah. So Carvin does say, so good. I've loved every tea so far. You can still get the teas. They're all still available.
You can also get the tea taster where you can taste a variety of our different teas.
It's true.
The Tea Taster Club.
This one's from
the Tea Taster Club to find out what kind of tea I liked, and then I found out that my favorite kind of tea is Bright Star Breakfast Blend. That's what what I do, Hank, in the morning is I drink coffee. I drink our coffee. I drink 1 cup of our coffee. Well, I drink it in 2 shots of espresso plus some hot water, and then I'm like, that's not enough. I need more, and that's when I drink our breakfast blend, so I don't over caffeinate.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a nice thing to do. Also, there's decaf teas if you really don't want to over caffeinate.
That's true. Or you could get the classically cozy gift set where you get some soap, you get one of these incredibly warm beanies, you get a tea strainer, and you get some tea. What a gift that makes, and all for just $55.
Dawn says of the Awesome Socks Club subscription, neurodivergent friendly socks.
They are.
I've been subscribed to my Awesome Socks Club for a while now and will definitely continue to do so. When I first joined, I was worried that the socks would feel what the socks would feel like. I'm autistic and struggle with many fabrics and textures. I'm happy to say that these fun, colorful, quirky socks are sensory safe for me. No bulky seams, a smooth, cooling fabric, and the option for length, I prefer ankle, are a great recipe for these neurodivergent friendly socks. Thank you, Don.
Now,
Very
I will say,
comprehensive.
that's not necessarily the case for everyone, but that is
No, for
definitely
sure,
the case
yeah.
for lots of people.
Yeah.
And it is definitely the case for me, where the lack of bulky seams, is a huge development in my life.
And then I'll do this, the last one I'll do, from Kyle, who says, now that's a great smell, about the Trailblazer Bright Citrus Soap.
That's good, man.
He says looks good, smells good. I'd guess it even tastes good. So, but I'm not going to bite it.
Good shout.
Smell this in the morning.
Shout. Good way to resist the urge to bite the soap and find out how it tastes.
Yep.
Great idea. Jen says, I love that soap, but now has a new username, which is very, very confusing for me.
Sorry, John.
My son is now is demanding to know exactly what the breakfast blend is. Exactly.
Oh, it's a blend of teas. It's a blend of black tea
It's a blend of black teas with a distant floral sparkle. Pair with shortbread or bright star. Would I were as steadfast as thou art by John Keats.
Yeah. It tastes like black tea. It
doesn't taste like the Blooming Wild black tea.
Oh, is the Blooming Wild a black tea?
This is a more robust black tea.
Oh,
this is more of a breakfast blend black tea.
Does it say? I think. Oh yeah. Well, the Blooming Wild is a flavored black tea, so that's like black tea with that is meant to have an amazing, and it is amazing, especially
that's very gentled by the natural sweetness of bee pollen.
Yeah, it has bee pollen in it, so it's me. It smells much stronger than it tastes.
I agree.
But the Blooming Wild, but the Bright Star is just black tea. It's not flavored black tea.
65 people have asked us when they need to order in order to have a delivery by Christmas. And the answer is that if you live in the United States, December 8th. Thank you, Jen.
Yes.
So if you want Christmas delivery, December 8th, but why wait? Why wait when you could join Allison and Natalie and Suzanne and Ryan and Melissa and Dominica and Nicholas and Lisa and Kalia and Aaliyah and Justin and Andrew and Anita in ordering right now?
You can do it now.
That's right, Hank.
Do it now. It's good.store, everybody. All the products are good, which is our goal. We work very hard. Thank you to people who help us develop these products. By the way,
I was going to say we actually don't work that hard, but the team at Good Store works incredibly hard.
Yeah, and so do our testers. So when we're developing a new product, the team at Good Store works with you may be one of them, with people to help us test out products.
Yep.
So that we can refine them and figure out which ones are the best. We also work with partners like Vim and Vigor, like MeUndies.
The undies. We haven't talked about how good the undies are. Hank, I am a convert. So for the last 15 years, my best friend Chris and I, every Christmas, we give each other Lululemon underwear. I don't know if that's weird, but that's what we give each other. And we've always liked Lululemon underwear, both of us. We're slightly different sizes, but we like the underwear. It's great. It fits. It's boxer briefs. It feels modern, contemporary. I'll tell you what, I put on those MeUndies awesome undies collab underwear.
Yeah.
And I was within a day, I was beyond converted. They are less expensive. They are better. Yeah. They fit better. So anyway, don't tell Chris, but that's what he's getting for Christmas.
Nice. I think that Chris will be excited about that.
You'll be delighted.
I also have, so we originally launched the underwear, and I think we did a pretty good job on the briefs or on the boxers, but not on the briefs.
Right.
And, but I was just looking at, because of course now I have a mix of the two in my drawer. And the MeUndies ones are just are better, even than the first round boxers we did. The wristbands are nice. The waistbands are nicer. They don't have wristbands.
No, that'd be cool though.
But maybe
the waistbands are cool, and and the socks and undies support the Maternal Center of Excellence in Sierra Leone. So basically, the breakdown is if you get something from Keats Co, which is to say coffee or tea, that supports tuberculosis care in Lesotho. If you get something that is socks or underwear or Sunbasin soap, that supports the Maternal Center of Excellence. And if you get something that's eco-geek, that supports the Coral Reef Alliance, which does amazing work to protect coral reefs, and which are some of our most vulnerable ecosystems.
Polar Knight wants to know if we got any snacks in the store. We don't have any snacks in the store, and I'm terrified to put snacks in the store. We've thought about it.
We've thought about it. We thought about chocolate. We thought about chocolate.
Yeah. Food's hard. Chocolate's hard. Chocolate can melt.
Food's hard. Food is hard. I will say there's fewer sizes.
There's no sizes, so that's the great thing. But what isn't being made well or right?
Well, Mr. Beast found out burgers and chocolate.
Yeah,
and
but
solved that problem.
I don't need to like
Paul found out
about any
energy drinks weren't being made right, and he fixed that.
Chocolate is not good,
huh?
That Mr. Beast chocolate is not good.
I mean, chocolate's chocolate, but I don't love Prime. Now Hank and I are coming in with some hot YouTuber takes.
Yeah, I've actually never tried Prime. That's
it tastes like a melted popsicle, but not in a good way.
Yeah. I don't know. We're not gonna take care of the whole grocery store.
So good, sweet and figgy.
Yeah. Echoing Videos is mad that I said it tastes like black tea. Black teas often taste different. My point is that it is not a flavored tea, but it's mild. I would say. So it's loose leaf. Often you don't get as many tannins because it's not like ground up the way that the tea bags are.
Right.
And so it brews to a really nice like reddish color, and for me, does not require any sugar. It's nice with milk though. I like it very much. It's so mild that if I overbrew it, it isn't a problem. If I give it an extra 5 minutes by accident, it's still totally drinkable. And I'm pretty sensitive about acerbic flavors. So
I love it. Just got a tea bundle for her sister-in-law.
Nice. More D&D accessories. I've thought about it.
Yeah. Don't slow Hank down when it comes to D&D. I just finished my D&D game with Stan. We had a great time.
Oh, nice.
We had a great time. We finished our little campaign with Coco and Henry. It was very fun.
This person, Shooting Star, says, my friend got me a tea subscription for life, and OMG, Sweetbriar Botanical is my favorite tea of all time. A tea subscription for life?
Wow, that's very generous.
I didn't know we did that.
That's very generous, a tea subscription for life.
Yeah.
Very generous. A tea subscription. I don't even know that you can make a commitment to for life.
Yeah, for whose life?
Yeah, exactly. For your friend?
Yeah.
Or are they gonna have to put something in their estate that says, like, don't forget about the tea subscription?
There's an endowment. It's funded by the interest on the investment.
I did talk to a guy. I was doing a college gig in Binghamton, New York, and I got a question from a guy who'd been receiving his brother's sock subscription every month for the last 3 years. And he asked, at what point can I just assume these are my socks? And I was like, buddy, that time has passed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I bet we've gotten some more orders. Let's look at them.
Anna says last year everyone got tea and coffee in their stockings. This year everyone's getting soap and candles.
Nice.
Our candles are very good. Here, let me open one.
Thank you to Mariel and Rachel and Sierra and Paul and Martin and Emma and Nicholas and Julia and Andrew and Emily. I'm going to check out some of these people and see what discount codes they used, because I could do that.
Oh, Sarah doesn't like it when I open these because then we can't re-gift them, but that's okay.
Yeah. We got free shipping and 20% off going out to
that candle smells good. And it's got one of those wooden wicks.
It's got a wooden wick, yeah.
Little crackly wick.
They do a good crackle.
The codes are Joy10 if you pay more than $50, Joy15 if you pay more than $75, and Joy20 if you buy something worth more than $100.
For 20, 15, or 10% off.
I'll tell you what I will open is this bath bomb, because Sarah can't get mad at me because I'm going to use it. Ooh. Charles says, my boss is a nerd fighter. Well, Charles, has there ever been a better time to make good? Do you get your boss a Christmas present or a holiday present, or do you not? I feel like they get you a holiday present, not the other way around. But I'm not an expert. These are the bath bombs. They smell so good. Oh,
yeah.
They're such good bath bombs. I don't know where the Good Store team got these from, but they're incredible. Shout out to all the people who work at Good Store. They do such a good job. They're just amazing folks, and we're so grateful to work with them. And yeah, it makes me really grateful and happy that we have such good folks.
Yeah, we have a partner for the bath bombs that I've seen. I cannot remember who it is, but you can watch on our Instagram. You can watch them get made. Yeah, by a little hydraulic press for bath bombs.
Yeah, you gotta have a bath. Now, Hank, that's something that if I was really gonna up my bath bomb game, I'd have a bath bomb press in my own home. You know what I mean? Artisanal, homemade, at-home bath bombs. Yeah, that's if I really wanted to have a great bath. But in lieu of that, I'm gonna have my bath bombs made by Sunbase and Soap. I'm gonna have this citrus and clary sage bath bomb tonight to celebrate the fact that I'm home for 6 whole days. Good for you, John. I am. And then you know who I'm visiting in 6 days. And then you're going to LA to see me? Then I get to visit Hank Green and make a reunion. I want to pitch you this idea on a live stream so that you can't say no. Okay. Well, okay. What day are you going to be there? I'm going to be there your very long day, and we're going to make a reunion video. What day of what? But you don't know all the things I've planned. I've made commitments to do already. Monday. So you're there on a Monday, which is that the 2nd? No. Okay. Great. That's doable. Okay, we're gonna make a video together, and we'll just order room service instead of going out to dinner, or maybe we'll just like go out to McDonald's or something. Yes, exactly. But you remember, I don't eat beef anymore, so it'll be like a chicken McDonald's. They do have chicken at McDonald's, yeah. Yeah. Okay. What's the idea? Oh, I just want to make a reunion video with you. Okay. I'm just making reunion videos. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, John is coming to. For you people who are hanging out for the Home Shopping Network live stream, you get to find out that John's going to be in the next season of Asking Anything. Yes, that's the one person you get to know about. Yes. Thank you very much for doing that, John. Can you make one that dissolves in water like the hand soap? Asks a former life of Sentient. That's the deal breaker for my dad. He's used to liquid dish soap. Yeah, I mean, the problem with liquid dish soap or like dish soap that it dissolves in water is that it's not quite as good. I think it's doable. You know, the hand soap, I like the hand soap product a lot, but like there are some parts of it that people have trouble with. So like one, the thing doesn't dissolve super fast. And people are like, it doesn't dissolve, but it does. You just got to like leave it for a long time and it eventually will. And then also it can separate. So you got to give it a shake every once in a while, which people aren't used to. And that's because it doesn't have like all the same emulsifiers in it, which we could put in, but we want to keep the ingredient count really low. But that's why the ingredient counts are higher for, you know, a lot of soaps is because they want everything to work. Hank Green loves a low ingredient count because I do love a low ingredient count. It just it decreases the odds that something's going to go weird. Hank, what's the name of the dog on your sweater? That is, in fact, a woolly mammoth. His name is Woolly Mammoth. A mistake commonly made by early humans with catastrophic results. Are you puppy dog? Oh, that's a baby woolly mammoth, and you just are about to get trampled. Are you my friend? No. In fact, I think the woolly mammoths came out on the wrong side of that deal. Well, it's true. Woolly mammoths suffered a lot more from humans than humans suffered from woolly mammoths in the end. Because on the whole, we are. Yeah, maybe not like the woolly mammoths may have killed more humans in absolute numbers, but in percentages, we came on top. Here we are. And they are in our museums. There's a woolly mammoth in the Indiana State Museum that I remember Alice walked past when she was 3 and she flipped out. Was not happy about it? She hated the woolly mammoth. And now when I take her to the State Museum, I'm like, you used to hate that. And she's like, Dad, shut up. Yeah. That sounds like something that a child would feel. We've gotten so many orders. All right, Hank, let me tell you. Tell me. Okay, Justin, Andrew, Anita, Elizabeth, Nicole, Matthew, Rachel, Param, Katie, Catherine, Pablo, Emmy, Andrew, Julia, Nicholas, Emma, Martin, Paul, Sierra, again, maybe. Some of these people might be double ordering, in which case you should put all your orders in one thing so you can get the bigger donation at Joy 20. You should. Rachel, Mario, Ellen, Cassie, Jeff,
Shayna, Amanda, Melinda, Moira, Colton, Shay, Karen, and 2 more came in while I was talking, Jem and Duncan.
Wow. Duncan got that Joy 20.
Duncan got that Joy 20.
Yeah. Duncan got some mystery socks, some Octavia, some undies, all that's needed for the holidays is available at Good Store right now.
Oh my gosh. This person got 2 lavender light and lavish gift sets.
Yes. Wow.
Sun-based and mini holiday candles, citrus candle, hearthbound, 2 bath bombs of different flavors.
Yeah.
3 Swedish dishcloths.
Wow.
3 long-handled soap replacement scrubbers.
Wow.
A long-handled scrub brush. We got the Sip and Savor starter kit, caffeinated, all-purpose cleaning tabs, the lemongrass flavor, dishwater tablets, and some undies.
Wow. Can I make a request of this person who did so much already? And now I'm going to make a request.
Okay.
My request is that when you give all of that stuff to the people in your life, which I'm so grateful that you're giving Good Store for the holidays, and so I hate to make a second request, but when you do, can you tell them that it's not like a regular store, it's a Good Store? So all the money is going to charity. It's like if it's an older person in your life, you can maybe explain to them that it's like Newman's Own.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if it's a young person in your life who likes those Newman O's like I do.
I haven't had a Numino in a while.
Oh, Oreos are nothing compared to Numinos.
But Oreo's got that gluten-free, so that's what my house.
I don't know. Like. I think Numinos might. I don't know. I don't know about Numinos, but anyway, Numinos are really good. And then also, what else they got? The salad dressing. They're olive and vinegar, olive oil and vinegar salad dressing. Very good.
Yeah, they got good stuff.
They do make good stuff, and they donate all the money to charity. They've donated hundreds of millions of dollars. Joanne and their family have done an incredible, as I say that as if I met them, even though I did go to college with Paul Newman, just at a different time.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, I know. He was a buddy of mine in college, just he didn't know about it.
Yeah. I also have felt that way about Paul Newman. He's an easy guy to feel like he's your buddy. Should have run for president, that guy. Man, he could have won.
But he was too smart.
Too smart
to be president.
Too smart for that. Why would you want that?
He wanted to go and do good work with Newman's Own instead. Thanks also to Lisa, Anna, Sam, Sarah, Alexandra, Duncan, Will, Allie, and Heidi. And Duncan again. 2 different Duncans.
Different Duncans.
And also Karen, Sam, and Kelsey. Thank you all. It's a great day to be the unpaid interns for Good Store, Hank. And it's never a bad day. We also got this great teacup if you're in the market for a teacup. So you can give someone like a tea strainer, a teacup, and some tea to really get them started on their tea journey. And then it's just sippity. I like this because it's semi-transparent, and then you can actually look at your beautiful tea.
I was just looking at this person who got the Awesome Socks Club subscription and surprised that the first month is so cheap.
I know.
It must got some kind of discount going on.
It gets more expensive.
What?
Nothing. Yes, I went to Kenyon in Ohio. Kenyon College, a little school in Ohio. It was fun. It was a lot cheaper when I went there, would be my review of Kenyon.
I wonder who the most famous Eckerd College graduate is.
Probably Hank Green, if I had to guess. And it seems a little indulgent to ask Google.
I did just search it, yeah. Am I there's a Wikipedia page for it. I am indeed on it. But I'm certainly not the only one.
You're the most famous person on this list. I'm looking at this list right now, and you're overwhelmingly. The second is Dennis Lehane, who is a fine writer, but not as famous as you.
Well, I don't know who any of these people are.
So you're like, they're not that famous to me.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people don't know who I am.
Dennis Lehane wrote a bunch of books that were turned into movies.
Good.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good business to be in.
I'm definitely not the most famous Kenyon graduate because there are a lot of famous writer graduates of Kenyon, but I am happy to be just delighted to be on the list.
Well, Paul Newman also, John.
Paul Newman, yeah, I mean, and Paul Newman is pretty famous for sure. I think Paul Newman is significantly more famous than I am, and also, fun fact.
Yeah.
one thing that Paul Newman and I share, aside from the fact that we went to college together at different times, is that we are both IndyCar fans.
Is he from Indianapolis?
No, but he's a huge motor racing fan. He did racing and he owned a racing team.
He owned a racing team?
He did.
John, you gotta get on top of stuff.
Well, Paul Newman is a lot more successful than I was.
That's why I say you got to get on top of it. You got to succeed more. You got to take the idea I texted you and do it.
The last
and then you can own a racing team.
The last thing I need is more work and then to own a racing team. You know how stressful it would be to own a racing team? That sounds horrible.
Yeah, but you know what you actually want is to get that cash for AFC Wimbledon and for tuberculosis.
No, I want to get it for Partners in Health. I mean, my heart wants it to go to AFC Wimbledon, but my head is stronger. And that only so much money should go to AFC Wimbledon. They are a third-tier English soccer team. They are doing good in the world, but not that much good.
Somebody is complaining that this is becoming a Paul Newman fan stream, or not complaining, maybe celebrating it. Just
yeah. It definitely did. And we only have 2 minutes left, Hank, because then I have to go stream for the Wombles.
Well, I think that you should go just Google Paul Newman and look at his eyes and be like,
you look at Paul Newman's eyes and tell me that you don't fall in love. But you're right, Hank. We should be talking about Good.Store, where between now and December 8th, you can get incredible gifts that arrive by Christmas.
Yeah, and if you spend $100 or more, with Joy 20, you can get 20% off. If you spend $50 or more, you can get 10% off. And 75, you can get 15% off. Joy 20, Joy 15, Joy 10. Thank you to Kate. Thank you to Annabelle. Thank you to Kyle. Thank you to Brandy. Oh, Brandy. That's my friend. Thank you to Stuart. Thank you to Heather. Thank you to Jeanette. Thank you to Norma. Brandy, if you're watching the live stream right now, my new favorite mug is one that you made. I love it so much. I got it at the maker store.
Oh yeah, Brandy's a potter.
Yeah. Used to work for DFTBI.
Yeah. Great potter. Incredibly talented.
It's such a good mug. I make my tea in it all the time.
It's so hard I say this as a potter myself, to make a good mug. It's like my mugs, Sarah's a good potter, and like her mugs look like mugs, and my mugs look like somebody from 14,000 years ago who didn't have access to a potter's wheel made a mug.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything. What I could tell you is that there are a great number of skills that humans used to have that I do not have. Oh yeah, I'm also a terrible gatherer. Yeah, no, I would kill myself. From my own pepper garden, I often miss peppers. They're like genetically designed to be visible. They're like bright red, and I'm like, who knows where they are? Yeah. Thank you to Amy and Maya and Laura and Lee and Stuart and Heather and Jeanette and Norma and Akil and Sarah and Jordan and Sam and EC and Kwith. I'm going to say Kywith. Katrina, Danute, Annabelle, Kate, Sam, Kelsey, Lisa. If I haven't said your name, I'm sorry. Thank you all. Thank you all. I think Stan's here. I hear noises upstairs. Oh, Lucia just got a big order and got that buy more, save more. So if you want to hang out, and you enjoy it, if you like this QVC style Vlogbrothers video, you're going to love the live streams at John's channel, where I will continue to talk about Good Store, but also we'll be playing FIFA and doing other things and answering your questions and hanging out with Stan. Yes. Good times. Good times. What a good hour, John. Thank you for hanging out with me. And thank you everybody for being in the, hold on. I got to open my secret door. Oh, is there something special in there? Just Stan. Oh, just Stan coming downstairs. Just Stan. Oh, it's Henry. I thought it was Stan. Oh, you're much smaller than Stan. I'm live streaming, so you can't play your video game. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. Come here and say hi. How you doing? Good. Henry just got his wisdom teeth out, Hank. I heard. I saw even. He had some puffy cheeks, but now they're looking better. How you feeling? Man, I did not love that part of my life. You feeling good now? Mm-hmm. Henry is also just ripped. Just ripped. I mean, it's incredible. Ooh, that was fast. That's a fast. I know. He's got fast hands. He's got fast hands. That's, oh man, wild.
I mean, did I get a hug? Just some girl says I got a hug, but I'm not sure that I did.
That's exactly what that was.
Yeah, it's just right cross. No. Stan's coming in because we're gonna. Celeste, thank you for making me feel better about this whole wisdom teeth thing because Celeste says I didn't get my wisdom teeth out till 26 and it was a terrible decision. And they were like, hey, you should get your wisdom teeth out when you're 15 now. And I was like, that's not what I remember. In my day, we did it differently. But we went ahead and got him out. And then Henry got dry socket and it hurt so bad. And the pain was incredible. And I felt terrible for him. And so it's good to know that it could have been worse.
Yeah. Yeah. They took 3 of mine out and they were like, but they gave me 1 hole, but left it in there. They were like, we went in to try and get it and we failed. And I was like, so I got a hole and I still have the tooth, but it's never given me a hard time.
Really?
Yeah. Every time I get my dental x-rays, they're like, you have 1 wisdom tooth? And I'm like,
what are you trying to be special?
That's real weird.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you all for being here. Ooh, my oldest has 5 to remove. I didn't know you could have more than 4 wisdom teeth.
Where's the 5th one? Is it on the top?
Ow. That sounds painful.
Is it like up here under the nose?
Yeah. And somebody also just has 1.
No.
Yeah. So anyway, Henry has done a very good job. He's very tough. Like he was like, he was like, oh, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. And then finally he was like, the pain is waking me up a little bit at night.
Yeah.
It's part of being a boxer is being like really tough, which I'm not. As you know, Hank, I'm the opposite of tough. I'm like the least tough person in the world.
Oren broke his toe and he didn't cry. But then later that week, he cried because he was feeling good enough to go to school.
And he was sad about having to go to school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least he was honest. I mean, I would have been like, oh, no, sorry, broken toe. I got to miss the year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Tech Buck was born with 0 wisdom teeth.
Some people are born with 0 teeth. In fact, almost everyone.
It's a good point. It's a really good point. All right. That's Stan. We're going to start live streaming soon at John's channel. In the meantime, so go over to John's channel, wait for that live stream, and we'll see you soon. Thank you so much for supporting Good Store. It wouldn't be possible to do all this stuff without you. We're so grateful to the folks who work there and also to the folks, our customers and our partners. It's just an incredible thing that everybody's built together, and we're so grateful for it. Thank you for being part of it with us.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye. DFTBA.
Oh.